Hey, Mama. Hey, how was school? Oh, you know, homeroom lunch. We all got married. How was lunch? It's our family unit course. All the boys and girls are paired up to play married couples, and we're given this egg to take care of all weekend.
An egg?
Oh, the egg represents our baby.
You got married and had a baby all in the same day?
It's a progressive school, Mama.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, we have this list of things we have to do to our egg together. Give it a bath and feed it, and we have to write a diary about how we feel about marriage.
And how do you think you'll feel about being married?
I expect it'll be the easiest A I ever get.
Oh, so then your main concern is the grade and not the marriage experience.
Hey, I've seen the marriage experience. I'm in it for the grade.
Oh.
So anyway, we drew names at random to select who we're going to be married to, and of course you know I'd get stuck with Kirby, which is a given considering the fate-hates-me relationship I have with the universe. But no, fate must have overslept this morning. I drew Greg Ackerman.
So who'd Kirby marry?
Nobody. He was the odd man out. So he was chosen first bachelor alternate. In case one of the other boys gets the flu or is otherwise incapacitated, Kirby will step in and finish out the marriage in his place.
I could have used one of those.
That has nothing to do with me because nothing is going to happen to my Greggy. All he has to do is get through today's football game alive, and he's played the whole season without a scratch.
Uh-huh.
What, uh-huh? What do you mean, uh-huh? You think fate is trying to set me up?
Well, you said yourself you and fate are not the best of friends.
Yeah, but when you consider my life up to this point, how cool could fate possibly be?
Hi, honey, I'm home.
Man, getting him up on the porch was a nightmare. I sure hope you two aren't planning to honeymoon up in your room.
Don't worry, Greg. I'll nurse you back to health. This will only make our marriage stronger.
Hi, honey, I'm home.
People say God looks out for the working man. Sure hope he's looking out for me. These empty pockets need a helping hand. Kitchen tables full of family. But then the sun comes up and the moon is shining big and bright. And the new day promises that everything will be alright. And the new day promises that everything will be alright.
This is just a class project, Kirby. You didn't have to walk me home.
I wasn't walking you home, Dorothy Jane. I was just concerned with you and your safety.
Oh, please.
You think just because we're married, I try to take advantage of the situation?
Yes, I do.
Well, you're wrong. So give me a big sloppy kiss, we'll call it a day.
Dorothy J.
Husband abuse!
I wanted to know me.
Not in front of Junior.
Why do you keep calling it Junior?
That's what I named him.
First of all, it's not a him, it's a girl, and her name is Genevieve.
No boy of mine's gonna be named Genevieve. Well, I'll name him Ann, but that's as far as I'll go.
It's not a boy.
It is too.
Look, at best, it's a chicken.
Why do you think it's a girl?
Because it's an egg.
So?
Don't explain it to him.
Hey, where are you going with my kid?
Kitty!
Here, honey, this is for you.
Well, thanks, but I already have 5. And you know, a nice bottle of Chardonnay is more than sufficient for a social call.
This is my niece, Jenny. Her mother had an emergency this weekend and handed me this little bundle of joy. Take it, it's ruining my life.
Oh, she's adorable.
How would I know? She hasn't stopped crying since I got her. Now, if she was crying over a broken heart or a cheating man, Love Professor could get her to stop crying, because that's what I do. I can cruise 100 miles an hour down the crooked highways and byways of the heart with a blindfold on, but keep me away from Pee-Pee.
But
I hear what you're saying, Millicent. You're saying, Kitty, you're a natural babysitting machine. You got the heart the size of a Buick, just overflowing with maternal juices. You love babies, and I'm telling you, no, I don't. I don't like them. them. I can't stand them. They get on my nerves. Don't want to hear but. I got a radio program to do tonight. And how am I going to advise the loved one with a baby on my knee? You're the only person I can turn to in my hour of need. You've got 5 children. Well, you could take care of little Jenny in your sleep. Am I right? You know I am. Please.
Oh, God.
One night. I'll pick her up tomorrow bright and early around 12:30 when I get up.
Did you bring formula for Jenny?
Yep. Formula, a bottle, and ibuprofen for you.
I guess I could warm it up.
See? You're supposed to warm it up. Look how much better off you are, Jenny.
Hi, Kitty.
Hi, Ruth Ann.
I thought you didn't have any children.
I don't.
Whose is this?
Yours.
Nobody tells me anything.
Lullaby and good night. Go to sleep, my sweet baby.
Kirby, would you go home?
Hey, in a real marriage, the father spends some quality time with the child.
If this were a real marriage, you'd eat the dinner I cook for you unappreciatively and stick me with the baby while you played poker with your friends.
How do you know that?
I know.
So, Millicent, you'll help me out.
Well, I guess we could look after the baby if it's just for one night. The only trouble is we were all going to Ruth Ann's French horn recital.
I'll stay here and babysit.
Oh, me too.
Me too. Babysit.
Dorothy Jane will sit with the baby for an hour while the rest of us go to Ruth Ann's recital.
Oh, joy.
You got any experience with children? I have every confidence.
Wow, what a beautiful baby. I love babies. They're really what makes the world go round, don't you think? I just can't get enough of them. Well, gotta go.
Uh-oh, we set it off again.
Must be gas.
How can you tell?
Well, it's obvious. She's got that gas face.
Oh.
My baby really gets it all the time. I got something that helps.
What's that?
Well, I pick him up and I run around the house. I show you how to do it, but the wife and I have our own child to attend to. Excuse me?
They're married for school.
My first husband was incapacitated.
Yeah, mine too.
Well, I hate to break up this women talk, but according to our schedule, it's time for Junior's first feeding. Shall we, dearest?
Don't call me that.
But you're my wife.
But I can beat you up.
Shall we, sir?
Well, good luck, you two. Take it from the love professor. A happy marriage and raising a child together is the most rewarding thing in life.
It's also a 1,000,000 to 1 shot. I'm only in it for the easy A.
She doesn't mean that. She's just a nervous newlywed. Okay, sweetie. Time for baby num-nums. Now, I brought his high chair and his bib. Tell you, this is my idea of the perfect life. Wouldn't it be great sitting at the table with the one you love, feeding your baby and talking about the news of the day? Even though it's only for the next 2 days, this is my dream come true.
That's your dream?
What, you got a better one?
Well, how about exploring the great continents of the world with your French filmmaker husband?
I wouldn't want my husband to make French films.
My dream is a perpetual romance.
Doesn't seem very realistic.
I don't want to be realistic. I know what realism is. I know what a real marriage is.
She sure did love her bath, didn't she?
The first time all night she stopped crying.
You know, there's nothing more fascinating than a baby. I could just stand here and watch her for hours. Well, gotta go.
Oh, you just need some hugging, don't ya?
Mama, can I take a bath in the sink too?
Oh, no, sweetheart. You're too big for the sink.
But I want you to give me a bath too.
Mary Sue, you're too old for me to give you a bath anymore.
Fine. Why don't I just go out and get a job? We're next at the sink. Schedule says we have to give Genevieve a bath. How come they give you an egg for a baby? Because it's real delicate and we have to handle it gently. Because if we break it, we automatically fail.
And we don't do so well if we soft boil it either. So you want to cool down the water?
Stephen Floyd, you want to help me dress Jenny?
Oh, more than anything, Mom.
I'll help you. Hold her head up. Don't let her slip.
Will you quit nagging me, woman? I'm being very careful. like you dropped her down the drain or anything. Whoops.
You dropped our baby down the drain? That's probably like an automatic B minus.
Okay, now you put on this shoe and I'll put on this.
Wait, I got him. See, he's fine. I'll just dry him off with a dish towel.
All done. Finger feathers a cinch. You just rubbed out her eye.
What?
She just lost her eye.
Whoops.
Would you stop saying whoops? You're whoopsing the kid to death.
I guess I'm nervous. I've only been a daddy one day.
Long enough for you to turn our child into a cyclops.
We can pretend he's just winking at us. Hi, Mommy. Looking good.
If Daddy doesn't want to lose his eye, too, he'd better stop winking at Mommy.
You know, deep down, I truly believe she's fond of me.
Get therapy.
What's taking Mama so long? We need to go to Ruth Ann's recital.
Oh, yeah, we wouldn't want to miss a second of that.
You're so sweet.
Don't you ever do that again.
She's putting the baby to sleep. I think she's spending too much time with this baby. You're just jealous, Mary Sue, because you're used to being the baby in the house. I am not jealous. I just hate this baby for no reason.
Well, don't worry about it, Mary Sue. Tomorrow Jenny goes home and you're the baby in the house again.
But what if Mama likes having the baby around? What if she likes it so much she wants to have another baby?
Now, why would I want to have another baby when I have got the perfect baby right here?
Are you just saying that?
Of course not. Why do you think I kept trying till I got you?
Come on, let's get out of here already. You're pretty good at this mama thing, Mama.
Thank you, Dorothy Jane. I'm sure you'll be pretty good at it yourself someday. Once you find the right guy.
What difference does it make? You thought you had the right guy, Mama.
We're gonna be late.
Okay. Now, the baby's been fed, burped, and bathed and should be fine till I get back.
We'll have a good time.
Will you be okay?
Hey, I'm a veteran parent. Go. Well, what?
Well, here we are with our sleeping, one-eyed, almost drowned, not real baby egg. And a real sleeping baby upstairs.
So?
So, I couldn't help considering the inevitable realization that this makes us like a real married couple now. Well, I'm going to bed.
The only place you're going is out the door.
I'm warning you, Dorothy Jane, I'm not feeling very loved right now.
Oh, how sensitive of you, Kirby. Now don't let the doorknob hit you in the butt.
All right, that's it. I'm not going to stay in a marriage where there's no love.
But we have to stay together for the egg.
No, you want to stay together for your stupid grade. Well, I've had it. If you don't love me, I don't love you. I want a divorce.
Can't we make this marriage work?
Yes, it's okay, just don't hurt me.
What's the matter, little baby? Everything's gonna be okay. Dorothy Jane's here. Okay, she hates me. Do something.
Well, sometimes I make faces at my baby brother, and he likes that.
Well, go ahead.
I just don't want you to watch me, because they're kind of weird.
I'm fine. Let's just get her to stop crying.
Look, baby, funny faces. I can't understand it. It always works on my baby brother.
Oh, cut it out. She's gonna have nightmares as an adult and I don't understand why.
She just doesn't have the refined Scroggins sense of humor.
Stop it, you're killing her. What are you doing?
This never fails. We have to pick her up and run around the house singing When the Saints Go Marching In.
I will not. Oh, when the Saints,
When the Saints
go marching in,
go marching in.
oh, when the Saints go marching in, how I want to be in that number, when the Saints go marching in. Well, that was the pinnacle of human existence.
She stopped crying.
She stopped crying. Shh, come on, let's get out of here. Would you stop making that noise?
What noise?
That wheezing noise.
I'm not making a wheezy noise.
What you doing that for? Oh, she's got something terrible like asthma or pneumonia or tuberculosis.
She's got the croup. My baby brother gets it all the time. It's like a bark.
Well, that's because you run around the house singing and make faces at it. I bark too.
Do you have a humidifier?
No, we don't have anything. We're poor, healthy people.
I don't have to go back to my house and get one. Don't worry, Dorothy Jane. Everything will be fine.
Well, don't be gone long.
I won't.
This is probably as close as I'll ever get to London.
How's she doing?
Well, she sounds better, Kirby. You did great.
I'm not so sure, Dorothy Jane. I brought Junior in here, too, just in case he had the croup. The steam melted off the rest of his face.
Excuse me, but what's going on under here?
Hi, Miss Torkelson.
Huh, Kirby? What you doing under a sheet with my daughter?
Well, Jenny was wheezing, Mama, and Kirby set up this humidifier, and now she sounds better.
A little touch of the croup?
That was my diagnosis.
Thank you, Dr. Scroggins. I'll take over from here. And Kirby,
Yes, Miss Torkelson?
I am real impressed.
Thank you, Miss Torkelson.
Dorothy Jane.
Yeah, I'm real impressed, too.
So, let's write about our marriage in your report.
I don't know.
You want to hear what I wrote about you?
I don't blame you if it's terrible.
All my life, I dreamed that someday I'd be married to Dorothy Jane Torkelson. And now I am. And I feel like the luckiest guy in the world. And even though we've had little disagreements about raising our child, like what sex it is, for instance, she has always been tolerant of me, which is probably the most I'll ever get out of a wife. There's more, but that's the overall gist of it. So what'd you write about me?
Sure you want to hear?
It's better to know.
My husband, Kirby, comes from a family with a loving mother and father. And their happy marriage has made Kirby look forward to being married himself one day.
That's it?
Well, this was my first draft, but that's not what I'm going to turn in.
What are you going to turn in?
Well, it's kind of personal.
I'm your husband.
Well, okay, here's the general idea. Unfortunately for Kirby, he ended up marrying me, and I come from a broken home. I grew up in an environment where our father didn't really help raise us kids and left most of the responsibility to our mother. So naturally, I'm very frightened of marriage and very distrusting. So I invent fantasies about marrying exotic French men, because in my heart, I know that it's not real. I can't bear the reality of what I believe marriage really is.
I'm sorry.
There's more. But my short marriage to Kirby will last a long time in my memory, because all men are not like my father. Some are loving and caring and will make wonderful fathers and husbands someday, like Kirby Scroggins.
Dorothy Jane? Will you marry me someday?
Yeah, probably.
She's mine!
I thought this was going to be an easy A because I never intended to let anything change my mind about what I thought about marriage.
Dorothy Jane, You can't be afraid of marriage just because somebody else's didn't work.
Even if it's my mother and my father's?
Oh, especially if it's your mother and your father's. Because then everything you think about marriage is based on one that didn't work.
I never realized it affected me so much. But I really have no idea what it means to be married. So I build it up to be this fairy tale romance where you get breakfast in bed and flowers every day.
Maybe yours will be.
I doubt it.
So do I. However, I do know my daughter. And even though she is an incurable romantic, she also has a very level head on her shoulders.
What's real is that marriage is supposed to be a real partnership, huh?
That's a piece of it.
I made a lousy partner for Kirby.
He didn't think so.
So you're saying maybe I wasn't as bad a partner as I thought?
No. I'm saying that Kirby is blindly in love with you, which is one of those intangibles that can keep a marriage alive. Unless the smoke clears like it did for me.
And that was it?
That was it. Except I did get 5 little bundles of joy out of the deal. So I consider my marriage the best thing that ever happened to me.
And you raised us all yourself.
Well, I'm not done yet.
You're a wonderful mother.
Yes, I am. And I am getting tired of it.
Hi, Dorothy Jane. It's time to take our baby back to school. I painted his face back on so he's as good as new.
You know, Kirby, because you were such a good father this weekend, I've decided I'm gonna compromise. I'll let our child be a boy.
Did you hear that, Junior? You're a boy! Thanks, Dorothy Jane. This means so much to me. I mean, this whole weekend, it's been like a dream come true. And now this, I'm just so overcome.